Welcome, dudes and dudettes, to probably one of the most confusing game titles of the year and probably some next few years to come, Overwatch. Now, as far as I know, on the dictionary definition, Overwatch is basically a tactic employed by the military where the soldiers, small group or a single, watch over a certain area and reacts to any sort of movements and provide suppression fire. So Overwatch is supposedly a group in this game where they overwatch the prosperity, which makes sense and that's fine and all. But coming from a person who doesn't know anything about the game and not even knowing about it, it would be very confusing when they come in like, this is like a battle arena, a multiplayer battle arena sort of game. An FPS where I fight against other people. That's weird. According to the trailers, this is not how the game is supposed to be. Especially the opening cinematic for this game. But I think some people, well, I won't say some because they probably will watch the videos and other videos to see what the game is about, but it seems very odd and contradictory in my opinion. Okay, this may or may not affect or reflect against other people's opinions, but it's my opinion that this game, the trailers that they give in the cinematics and even the opening cinematic, is quite not what would expect from the game called Overwatch. Here's a short snippet from the opening cinematic of this game, and it seems the cinematic doesn't seem like it's preparing you for, you know, this moba-style ishy game. Instead, it's like preparing you for some sort of single co-op mass battle against these bad people. It's really amazing. Well, since Blizzard decided to copyright claim that one small part of a video that I was about to show here, I have to just cut it out and just re-upload this and blah 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 blah, freaking Blizzard and all this stupid copyright claim laws and whatever. Moving on. Now, if there was anything that's gonna upset me, it was pretty much that. Because that opening video that opening cinematic, it seemed like such a good opener for a single player mission. It's fabulous. Are you with me? And it's like he went through all these little scenarios like this world is under attack by all these enemies. And then yet we're here fighting for something that don't really make much sense. We're holding choke points. Okay, I assume we're getting ground. Like for this particular mission that I'm showcasing in this video, is that I'm attacking control point and probably like, you know, capturing the flag, and probably maybe in lore wise I'm capturing this place for the good dudes or the bad dudes, because you only pick a random hero. They're not team restricted, so that's fun. But it just doesn't seem to make any sense. And then the escort, which I guess we're escorting the holy weapon relics or whatever they are. I just feel like it's kind of contradictory and it feels odd. Like this amazing cinematic about just seemingly an amazing opener for a single player mission, but then it just turns into a MOBA, which I guess is okay, not that bad. I mean, the whole point of the game is supposed to be a MOBA style game, so my complaints are just really stupid. But they really have these amazing cinematics. Like, I'm sure if you just look around YouTube or Google or anywhere, and look up for Overwatch cinematics, you'll find some of the best cinematics that you've probably seen thus far, equivalent to probably Disney. And those animation, the character models, they're beautiful. It's amazing. It really is. As opposed to this game and everything, I really hope that Blizzard actually makes a straight up movie out of this game. They have a really nice premise and a really nice idea, but don't take my word on it. They might just say, oh hey, this guy just said make a movie, let's do it, and let's make a piece of shit of a movie. Blizzard went all out making those cinematics, hiring people. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Now, enough about my stupid complaints. This game really has, as all MOBAs do, there needs some balancing issues, there are problems. It's quite a lot when you have teams that generally refuse to change their heroes for the sake of better team play. like me, because I'm an asshole and I will always only play Diva or some other certain heroes because just love them. I'm playing this character called Diva, and she is like my favorite character in this entire game. She is a former pro gamer of StarCraft. We all play StarCraft as we play Blizzard, and she also is piloting a mech, and she seems to love it. I love mechs. I love Gundam. I love all sorts of mech related things. They are fantastic. It's because I love creative stuff, and mechs probably have like, some of them have the best designs. And Diva has, I just love her. And there's just this one picture that I saw on Tumblr, and I'm like, she's my favorite character. I got it. She's my favorite character. There's no one else anymore. This game has a large plethora of heroes, a large variety, and the most amazing thing about this game is that it unrestricts you as to who you want to play with. You can change who to play in the middle of the game. Well, not exactly, but at your spawn point, you can choose who you want to play at the game. If you feel like the hero that you're playing is not contributing enough, then change to another person and help the team win. Each of these heroes are so unique against each other. There's really no similarities between them. They're all unique and different, and they're really special in that way. And I also have to say one thing is like, this game is probably the only game where I have extreme fun playing support characters. I mean, sure, League of Legends has actually revamped the system to making support actually fun to play, but when your team sucks, it's hard to have fun as a support. But in this game, you can still have fun even when your team sucks, because you feel like you're actually doing something and contributing to the team winning. In other MOBA games, it's not that prevalent unless you're really dominating really hard. Balance issues. Certainly there's going to be a lot of balance issues in this game, and it's just like the prime thing in every single game. Like, for one thing, this hero called Bastion is probably one of the strongest heroes in a game where you have to hold a single point with a few choke points. The hero Bastion can go into what I call the chain gun mode, and I've never ever heard of a chain gun having like 100% accuracy. This hero Bastion in chain gun mode has like, it's ridiculous, 200 round clip and incredible accuracy. It's really retarded. It literally can snipe. I just don't know if I'm just probably not good enough at this game, but it really feels incredibly strong in a very well developed team, because it's almost really hard. If you try to ignore him, you die. If he has a good team backing him up, making sure that he doesn't die, well, then it's just gonna be complete domination. There are some other heroes that are really strong, but not as strong. Another problem I think balancing is, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think there might see some changes when the game's on open release, or it's probably gonna be a much more prevalent, is the people leaving thing. You can leave. Right now it's just beta, so probably people don't really care. If they're in a bad game, just leave and go to a new game. I'm trying to stay in every single game, even if they're getting dominated by the enemy team, because I want the EXP to get those loot boxes and get some stuff. So the leaving penalty thing, I have actually consistently left games on purpose to see what the penalty is, and it seems to be only, I don't know if I read right, but it seems to be I don't get EXP for that match, which seems to be not that big of a deal, and the penalty goes away if you stayed in the next game completely. So that doesn't seem to be a big enough consequence to make people stay in the game. Maybe they should employ the League of Legends system, where if a player consistently leaves games, they get a timeout, and the timeout progressively gets more and more the more they leave games. And I think that might be a better system. I don't know, because if this is going to be how it is in ranked games, and all they get is only a slap in the back and a small LP drop in ranked games, it's going to be like, oh, this game is bad, leave. This game is also bad, leave. I don't know. I hope they do actually plan this out for the ranked games and official games. No, this is not good at all. Another dumb problem I just thought up is the stupid game for some reason does not have like a timer on games. Like when you would quick join a game, you could quick join into a game where the game instantly ends to you winning or losing, and that seems very odd. Like I wasted a minute or so waiting for a game to load into a game for like in 10 seconds, and then the game's over. Like, really, Blizzard, can you please put like some sort of stopper on that or a timer? Like when the game reaches to a certain point, people cannot join into the game afterwards, because it's really dumb. I'm expecting this is gonna change, hopefully, but this is already open beta, and I don't see how this is gonna change in open release until the next patch or two or something like that. It's ridiculous. This game has something called loot boxes, which when you open, you get 4 items. You're guaranteed 1 rare item, and the rest will be random. The one guaranteed item is at least a rare, and it can be, you know, epic or legendary. I luckily got a legendary Hanzo skin. I didn't even know until I took a look at it again. It was ridiculous. You can also unlock stuff through a currency called credits. I don't know exactly how else you can get them besides loot crates. If you're lucky, you get 50 from, like, you know, common, and then if you're super lucky, you get an epic one, which gives you 150, which is really great. But the legendary skin costs 1,000, so I don't know how that's going to translate later. I just hope they have this system like Battlefield, where if you continuously play the single character, you unlock stuff for them, and kind of. But then again, it kind of also like puts things off. I don't know. There's a lot of different systems that can go, but I feel like there's 54 unlocks currently for every single hero, and you can only get 1 loot box currently every time you level up. I don't know what the max level is. I've seen the highest level I've seen was like level 50, and that means that's what 50 crates, and if you get 4 each, that's about 200 items, 200 unlock. And this is not including the credits that you may get from the loot boxes. At lowest, you get 50, which is worth like 2 spray paints. And if you get an epic, that's 150 credits, so that's a few unlocks as well. So it's more or less about 200 to 50-ish. I don't know. But each character has 54, and there's 21, so that's like 1,200 items. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while, unless there are other ways to get loot boxes and credits, which I assume there will be like a pay option to get credits and to unlock stuff. But I don't know. Some maps I feel like are quite unbalanced. There are some like very it's probably not that maps that are unbalanced, it's that people are not choosing the right heroes for that specific situation. For instance, that there are maps that has a lot of choke points, so a champion like Reinhardt would be completely fabulous for that map. Reinhardt has a massive shield, and it blocks anything in that specific range, so that's really good. But when there are some maps that are open-ended and people are still choose to use Reinhardt, like, what are you going to block against? There's like 3 or 4 different areas where enemies can come in. You're not going to be able to block them all, and they refuse to, you know, change, and it's just, I don't know what I can do to help. It's just, they refuse, and it's just nothing you can do. No, I don't know how the official release is going to handle these gameplay changes, but I hope that. Currently, this game is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Even right now, it's unranked and people are just doing stupid shit because each hero is so unique. I love playing those heroes. I love playing Tracer, where I can just teleport around. I love playing Diva, who has freaking mech and a self-destruct button. I love playing support, especially Lucio, the black dude who just skates around. It's awesome. It's fun. It's amazing. I don't know how to praise this game enough. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already praised this game, and it's probably going to be one amongst the game of the years, unless some bad shit happens. But I don't know. Anyways, I think I've talked long enough about this game. My main reasons for making a video is just my concerns about the balancing issues of this game, because I've been in games where my team is completely dominated to hell, and on other times my team is dominating the enemies to hell. I don't know if this is a player skill issue. It feels more like a player skill issue as opposed to anything else. That people are refusing to select the right heroes for a specific situation. Again, I'll point out another hero. There is a hero that is an engineer type character who makes cannons. And in places where you have to attack, having a stationary cannon, you're not gonna do anything. I mean, he has a really good gun, but you're not using your abilities to the full capacity, so it's kind of like he's not doing anything. And then there are some maps where it's like a lot of choke points. Not a lot of choke points, it's very close quarters, and then people playing snipers type characters that they can't snipe anything. Can you please change? I mean, sure, you want to have fun with that character, but I don't see how you can get fun when you're dying like every 10-20 seconds. That's not fun, is it? I don't know. Anyway, my name is Lazy Joe. I'm hoping Blizzard makes a movie out of this game because it's freaking fabulous. And I'll see you all on the next video. This is Overwatch, by the way, in case people still don't know what this game is. I'll see you along. I said that already. Bye!